Hi, Michael. My name is Steven. I spoke to you the other day regarding your online presence. Yeah, my name is Steven with Virtuous SEO, and this is a video I promised you. I'm going to make this quick. I just wanted to go over three things that really help rank sites high in Google's search results and help improve your online presence. Those three things are content, citations, and backlinks. First thing I want to go over is content. Content is anything on your website, specifically your homepage. They like to see between 1,000 and 1,500 words. There's good reason for this. It gives you plenty of space to put buyer intent keywords. These are the keywords and phrases that people are searching for your industry. These pictures are also all the pictures on your website. They're also considered content when Google's bots go through the internet and search these web pages. They don't see the pictures necessarily, but they see what the pictures are saved as. So one of the main keywords or key phrases, plumbers like Fayetteville, NC is a big one, and you could put those, you could save those as that keyword, and so the more you have it, Google will see that and they'll rank you accordingly. It also gives you enough space to put in the keywords so it looks organic and it doesn't look like what we call keyword stuffing. I got a tool here called Ahrefs. It gives me a bunch of valuable SEO information. That's search engine optimization, and that's what's going to drive your online presence. I want to go over this section right here first, and this whole section here. It's a 30-day. It's a running 30 days results, right? So in the past 30 days, your website was found for one keyword, and it was clicked on 0 times. Now I see you're in Raeford. I've looked up plumbers Raeford NC. That would be like the number one search term for this industry for Raeford, and it gets on average of about 10 search results a month. But I did see that you serve locations Sanford and Fayetteville as well. So Fayetteville is a huge market for plumbers. And when we go in here, let's look at your number one competition here is Mike's right now. It's a very competitive area. But Mike's is number one at the moment. And when I bring up their keywords, so let me show you their 30-day running total. So in the past 30 days, they were found for 159 keywords, and their site was clicked on 237 times. So we can go into their keywords and see what keywords they got and what they're ranking for. So Mike's Plumbing and Mike's, that's branded. So of course we don't want to go for those, but Plumbers Fayetteville NC, that got right around 250 searches. Plumber Fayetteville NC is another 200. Plumber Fayetteville, another 150. So that's a ton of searches. Whereas in Raeford, you're barely getting 10. Everything combined, maybe 20. So that was one thing I was thinking about content is if you had a Fayetteville locations page and even a Sanford locations page, you could actually rank those locations page for those locations and start getting a lot of that traffic that Fayetteville is getting if you were to rank those pages. But that's it for content. Next thing I want to go over is citations. And to put citations into context, I'm going to bring up the number one search term for plumbers in Fayetteville, plumbers Fayetteville NC. When you bring up a search result, first thing that comes up are your ads. Ads are hit or miss. If people have on their ad blocker, they're not going to be able to see these ads anyway, and they have a relatively low click through rate. The people that are searching for this team, it's or for this term, they're going to about 3% or less on average click on ads. So they can be a money pit. Next thing you have is the local map pack. Now in Raeford, you're actually on that map pack, but citations are the main driver. And in competitive markets, the companies that are inside this top map, there's several factors, but to get in this top three, citations are one of the main drivers. And these people are found to have at least about 150 citations or more. I've got a tool. I've got access to a tool that will show me what citations what businesses have. I like to work with my clients to get them those same citations, and then not stop there, but get more. Yeah, you want to get so if they have 150, you want like 250. And that way, you're kind of dominating them in that area. And just to give you an example, um, everybody who searches these terms, these people in the top three here combined will get about 45% of clicks of people looking for these terms combined. Underneath that, these are your organic search results. These are where backlinks come into play. And the number one spot here, which is Mike's right now, will garner right around 40% of clicks, whereas these top three share the 45%, which equals about 15% each. 40% alone will go to the number one on average. And like I said, backlinks are the main driver here. Oh, and let me tell you, I'm sorry, I didn't even say what a citation was. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on an online directory. An online directory example would be like Yelp.com, BBB.com, Facebook, even Yellow Pages, White Pages. All those are online directories. So you'd want to get, a bunch of those, especially if you're going to go into the Fayetteville market. Now, under here, like I was saying, the main driver here is going to be your backlinks. A backlink is when another website on the internet has a link back to your site. So it has a link there. When they click on it, it directs them back to your site. Google can see this, and they treat this as essentially a popularity contest. So if you have another website on the internet that's relevance, it's very important. If it's relevant to your own industry in some way, like you don't want a pizza company really sending a backlink to your site. You want something that has to do with plumbing or maybe home improvement or something like that. And if they're highly ranked, if they're like ranked number one, number two on the first page of Google somewhere, they get a lot of views and they're backlinking to you. Google sees that and they see that as them passing their authority and power over to your site. So if you have quite a few of those sites that are backlinking to yours, that are these high authoritative sites are popular with Google, it will actually push you up in those rankings. But the opposite is also true. We call them spammy sites, they're non-relevant sites that don't get a lot of views and are ranked, really low on some of those lower pages on Google. If you have too many of those, that'll actually drop you in the rankings. So that's really all I have to go over. Those are the three things I wanted to share with you. If you'd like to take these tips and implement them yourself, please feel free. But if you'd like to, chat about maybe partnering up, you can give me a call at 910-551-2006 or just respond to this email. Either way, I hope you have a good rest of your day and thank you for your time.